I mean, it's pretty fucking cool here, not gonna lie. Look at that. Okay, so when did this all start? I think it was about... Okay, so maybe 3 or 4 years ago, I was still Mormon. And, you know, being Mormon is incredibly stressful. Something I love about Thailand is it's just so alive. Like, there's just so much going on. I'm walking to a cafe right now, checking that out. Also need to get a haircut, figure out how to do laundry. Yeah, all kinds of stuff. Oh yeah, and figure out phone internet, because that stopped working for me. Okay, I'll get sidetracked a lot. That's kind of just how I am. But yeah, I'd say like, what, 4 years ago, 5 years ago now, I was at a point where the Mormon religion wasn't doing it for me. I had given everything. Like, really, I was fully Mormon. I'd never drank, never smoked anything, hadn't even had coffee, hadn't like said the Lord's name in vain either. Literally, I didn't say oh my God until I was like 27, 28 years old. So I went through all of that, where I kind of gave everything, and I had done my Mormon mission. I'd done my Mormon mission, and it was terrible, to be honest. But despite how difficult it was, I did end up having a couple of standout experiences that showed me, like, there's something more. And I didn't know quite what it was. Whoa. I didn't know quite what it was, but like, I'd gotten kind of glimpses at this deeper something. Like, I remember this was probably one of the first times I really kind of felt something different. I was in high school, sitting in a room, like in a classroom, and I'm looking around the room, and suddenly everything just looks different. Like, it looked the same. I know how I sound. I'm very aware of how crazy some of this sounds, and I'm kind of at a point where I'm just gonna go with it, you know? Like, maybe I am crazy, and I guess if that's what's happening, then that's what's happening. Here, I need to figure out where I'm going. All right, so I turn right here, and then I'm getting closer to the cafe. You know, I might need to go back actually and get a charger, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I should probably do that. No, fuck it. Okay, so cafe will be on this road. This is actually kind of fun. Actually, really fun. So yeah, I had that experience where I was sitting in the classroom, and I'm looking around, and just suddenly everything looked different. But it looked the same. And I don't know I don't know quite how to describe it, but the feeling was that what I was seeing was just like the surface level, and that it was almost a mask, or like not as real as I'd been thinking. I mean, I get the chills just thinking about it now. Like, that was the first time, and I didn't understand it at the time. It wasn't until years later that I started kind of getting a glimpse at what that might have been. But it was just this feeling. I really hope the audio works. But anyways, it's just this feeling that what I was seeing was almost more like a mask, or like a layer over something deeper. And a very thin mask or layer. Like clay over top something maybe much more permanent. Like we were all acting or pretending in some way. I don't know quite how to describe it, but it was one of the most unique experiences I had ever had. Oh, here's the cafe. I'm gonna keep walking and then I'll double back. But that was like the first time that I got a glimpse at there being something different. And I had a couple other glimpses like that, maybe in high school, maybe a little younger, where like I just suddenly had the feeling that things were like smaller than they actually were, or something. And that was like, those were the first kind of mystical experiences I ever had. So I'm starting to run low on battery. I'll probably upload this and just do like a vlog kind of thing, and you get to be along for this crazy journey with me. But all of this will eventually, hopefully, get to where I'm at now. You know, leaving the United States, leaving my job as a programmer, doing work with NASA. I literally have code running on NASA satellites. I don't know if they're still running, but it has run on like NASA satellites that I've written for like Intel's Luihi chip, running in CubeSats. I wrote mission critical code for that. So I was like in it, you know, really in it with engineering and the whole logical side of things. And eventually, anyways, we'll get to that, but I think this is good enough for now. I'll upload this and then pick up later. Here's a cafe. Oh, I guess you know exactly where I am now. Anyways.